gonna be works here. So we now have even more confirmations of castings in season 2 of the One Piece live action adaptation. We have Crocus casted, Dory casted, and Broggy casted. It's very funny that we have this batch of characters all together because they're associated with giant things. Of course, Crocus lives in the island world known as Laboon, and then Broggy and Dory are the first giants in the series who take out a giant goldfish as the Straw Hats are trying to make their escape from Little Garden. So this is going to be interesting. Now, since we have Little Garden confirmed now, we now have to think about this. Is it just going to be Jurassic Park? Because I keep thinking about that because, you know, it has dinosaurs on it, right? That's what Little Garden's about. Giants and dinosaurs. So, yeah, what are they going to do about that? Because you have Sanji and Zoro having their dinosaur hunting competition on the island, which is really the start of their rivalry in the series, I would say. Because I don't think there's an earlier point before that when they start competing against one another. So that's a small part about Little Garden that's super important that I hope they capitalize on. Otherwise, we don't have confirmation on Miss Golden Week yet, because I kept forgetting to mention her in the other video. We have to wait and see if they even use her. Which, I mean, they should, because she is important. I don't know if they're going to do anything about cover stories, mind you, but she is important because she does show up in a major way for the cover story after the Alabasta saga is over. So I really wouldn't skip her, but if they're not going to do cover stories, then I guess it doesn't matter. But they should, because that would give them a one-up on the anime, because the anime has only animated, I think, one and given us screenshots of a couple, like Wapples. So yeah, also that's another thing to think about. Who is going to play Wapple? If they get Jack Black for Wapple, that'd be great. I doubt that's going to happen, but hey, it's becoming a big production, so I don't really know. And then Wapple isn't someone who's on screen a lot. He does come back, but he comes back like way, way later. So yeah, I don't know what's going to become of that. We still have to wait on Vivy and Robin. We got to see those, because those are kind of the big ones, especially seeing as how Vivy could become a main character later on, but she is basically one for the entirety of the Alabasta saga. And of course, Robin is a main character for the remainder of the series. So those are two big important ones that we need to see announced. Crocodile is an important one because he technically, I guess you could say, shows up in Little Garden. And then we have to see how he's dressed. Because I'm telling you, if he looks like that one woman from, what was it, episode 1, that everyone thinks was Crocodile's a female, that's going to spark a lot of theories. I'm telling you, that's going to be crazy if that's true. So yeah, still a lot of things we got to wait for. But once again, great casting. I like Broggy the best. That's great. They're going to do great jobs. But also, yeah, I almost forgot. We got to see Mr. 2 as well, because Mr. 2 does show up at the end of Little Garden. So he is somebody that would be important. Even if they don't get into Alabasta proper in season 2, Mr. 2 shows up fairly early. So he's one, too, I'm looking forward to seeing. Okay, well, all that being said, give me your thoughts.